Pull up a chair.
Pull up, couch.
You might wanna dance around, or you might wanna stop. It's the old man.
Old man. Tell the radio hour. Pull up your friend.
Pull up your brother.
Maybe not your Aunt Mabel, and maybe not your mother, unless they won't mind our colorful jokes about ourselves and other ordinary folks.
Pull up, sweetie, pull up your ears.
For a cup of joe or a couple of beers, it's the old man.
Old man. Tell the radio hour. Turn up the dial, turn up a bottle.
Just keep this instead of doing what you oughter. It's the old man.
Deep fried.
Cream pie.
Tell the radio hour.
Pull up your pants, son.
Morning, dear.
Sleep all right, dear?
Well, yes, until about 3. I slept fine. I've been thinking. You know what I'd really like for Christmas? A she shed.
A what?
A she shed. Like, you know, a place to go and get out my creative juices.
Isn't that what the bathroom's for?
Yes, the bathroom's good for ruminating, practicing lines in the mirror, and practicing crafting, but I really need a place where I can just go and be on my own. A place that's not the house. So the house can be your he shed.
He shed. Yeah, that sounds like a mighty fine holiday gift indeed. Well, honey, thanks for letting me know. Have a good morning. I'll see you later.
You are the wind beneath my wings. I'm not really sure Don heard me about the she shed, but I need a place to write. I really want to write something that matters, that speaks to the times, something optimistic. What about White Fragility, the musical? Note to self, read White Fragility, the musical. I wonder if we could get Botabox to sponsor us. Or what about the year the global pandemic taught us to come together like the layers of a pan of chocolat to turn this sour grape of a year into a lovely box of wine for all the people of the earth?
Thanks, toothbrush timer.
Well, honey, surprise!
An outhouse.
Yeah, an outside house. You know, like you asked for. A shed.
Oh, Don, it's perfectly cozy. Did you build it yourself?
Yeah, I harvested timber right off the property. Built it in the shop.
Oh, now, I know we have a big show tonight, but do you mind if I give it a whirl? Try to get into character?
Nah, it should be all right. That'll give me some time alone in the house to work on my own lines. Don't be late, though.
Okay, I won't.
All right. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee.
Hello, she said. I'm Debbie. We're going to be good friends. Oh, you're going to be the spot that helps me warm up, get into character, think of my creative ideas. Why, just now I need to practice for tonight's show. It's a holiday pageant, she said, and I think I have the lead role. I play the mother donkey to the baby donkey in the manger scene just before the little drummer boy shows up. All right, time to get into character. Hee-haw, 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 hee-haw.
Now, where is Debbie? She should be here by now. Well, I can just see what's on the tube in the meantime.
I do love the chilly days, fireplaces all ablaze, all the streets a snowy haze, and the memory of home. Snowball fights and bundled kids, spending hours like I once did, sledding on the icy skids all day in the park. When it gets to evening though, they go home with their cheeks aglow. It's a bittersweet time of year when you're on your own. I love the lights, the skaters in the park, music passed on through the years, candles in the dark. I love the snow, a party and some holly, but too much punch can bring the melancholy. Snowy lane, breath of frost upon the pane, ornaments and candy canes, magic tales of old, gingerbread made into men, apple pie and cinnamon, a mug of something toasty when you're coming from the cold. I love wearing winter clothes, streetlights wound with boughs and bows, but it's a bittersweet time of year when you're on your own. Life, so much to rejoice. The jingle bells can make you blue when sung with just one voice. I don't mind the chilly days, frosted windows on display, lighting candles one by one for the caroling. I'll go to a party or two, it's the friendly thing to do. Then come home to nothing new, my solo song to sing. I don't
is Debbie. She ought to be here by now.
Whither hath the spirits wrought me? From whence spring these words foreign? If this be a dream indeed, then why do I shiver so? My senses war with reason. The trappings of this frontier suggest the days of old. An era far bygone, but how far gone am I? Why, this is not the bard's England, the wild and untamed West of the late 19th century. But that simply cannot be so. The year is still 2020, and despite that fact, I must discharge important social and artistic obligations. The guild is relying on me to play the lead role in the holiday pageant, which is just a few short hours away. But what time is it? I got a hightail lickety-split, or I'll surely miss the overture. But how? Who is that in spurs and badge? It must be the social worker or licensed emotional therapist enlisted to protect and serve this town. Doctor? Doctor? Are you on call to assist a damsel in distress? I have proof of insurance.
Well, Debbie, I'm going to have to start the show. Well, evening, folks. Don Digsmore here. Thanks for joining me for this very special holiday edition, holiday special of Old Mill Radio Hour. We are glad you're here. We are glad to be here. We are glad to be wrapping up 2020. And, you know, it's been a crazy year. It's been full of uncertainty. No shortage of that either. Folks, we got a special show for you tonight. We got Michael McNevin joining us, Cynthia McDermott, the Appalucians, the Blushin Roulettes. We've got Christmas cookies. And we might even have some guests from way up north. Way up north. You know what I mean. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to get on with it. And hopefully Debbie shows up because she's supposed to be my co-host. Michael McNevin! Hey, buddy. Been a while. Great to see you.
Well, it is so nice to be on your radio hour. Thank you for asking.
How are things in Niles?
Not busy.
You remember when we came to Niles, we took the train ride up the canyon, then we went to the old silent film museum and did a little hanging out at the Mud Puddle Shop? So what's going on with these, I know you've really dialed this in, this live stream thing you've been doing on the Facebook.
I've played 77 online shows at the Mud Puddle Shop about a block away, so instead of going on tours anymore, I go down to my shop, turn on lights and amplifiers, and sing into the camera like I am right now.
All right, so what do you got for us today, Michael? Gonna do a sound? You gonna do a song?
Here's a song I wrote when I was living up in the mountains. 3 feet of snow, Christmas weekend, one night. I think it all fell in one night. Lasted to the New Year's, and we were sequestered in our cabins. We couldn't drive anywhere. We couldn't do anything for a whole week. Back then, a week was a long time to be stuck in a cabin all by yourself. Nothing in the fridge except fridge stuff. Winter's here and now the roads are full of snow. The phones are dead, I'm stuck inside, nowhere to go. The power's out, my oil lamp just flickers by my window. I'm in my chair, I got my slippers, got my trusty wood stove, I'll make do. I'm gonna have to go outside now, try to make it to my wood pile. The snow's up to my waist. I feel like I just ran a mile. I drag the wood back in, then I drop it with a thump. My hands are frozen, feet are soaking. Time for me to slump into my chair. Got my slippers, got my wood stove. I'll make do. I'll make do. Every winter I say I'm gonna leave, I swear. Come spring, hell or high water, but then things start turning green. Sure is pretty here. Come summer, I forget how cold it gets inside this room. So here I am again, drying out my shoes. I got a loaf of bread, a can of soup. Welcome to my kitchen. I got a freezer full of melting ice and something I caught fishing. I got a Cabernet, here's an army knife, not exactly mint condition, but it's good enough. It's got a soup spoon and a corkscrew. Now I'm sipping in my chair. Got my slippers, got my wood stove. I'll make do. I'll make do. Every winter I say I'm gonna leave, I swear. Come spring, hell or high water, but then things start turning green. Sure is pretty here. Come summer, I forget how cold it gets inside this room. So here I am again, drying out my shoes. It's so bad out there, I can't tell where my tulips used to grow. It's way too deep now for even Tiny Tim to tippy-toe. My driveway's underneath it too. It's buried with my car. No shovel's gonna find it. May as well give up and fall back in my chair. I got my slippers, got my wood stove. I'll make do. I'll make do. I'll make do. This town is kinda small and kinda strange, but the rents are low, and most of the time the weather here's okay, and all the people around here seem to know my name. I guess I'm sorta stuck here. What the heck, I'll probably stay and just make do, just make do. Happy holidays.
That was great. And now, a word from our sponsors.
Welcome, friends and soul travelers. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you felt truly energized, vital, strong? For many of you, the answer may be never, or not since childhood. For me, it has been years of trying to eat right, grinding my own nuts and berries, mortar and pestle, nibbling fresh, tender lettuce leaves straight from the garden like a sweet baby goat. It seemed that no matter how much yoga I did, or the number of singing bowl sound baths I took, I just couldn't find my true well of endless energy,
which is when I discovered something amazing I'd like to tell you about today. Meat Smoothie. Years of being on a vegan diet left me iron deficient and lacking the balls to stand up for myself in the world. But with Meat Smoothie, I can get the protein boost of hunting down a gazelle on the Serengeti and eating the lion too in one delicious drink. And who doesn't love a drink on the go? Aren't you tired of all those bathroom breaks caused by too much fiber in your diet? Or tired of feeling weak and insufficient being the only vegetarian at the Christmas party? Well, now you can arm wrestle your boss and probably break his soul too with your vigor. It's time to ask your doctor about Meat Smoothie. Get the energy and the respect you deserve, the body you've earned, and the delicious flavor of meat in a cup. Now in 4 irresistible flavors: Texas honeymoon, barbecue breakaway, Alaskan grizzly hunt, or hunter, and cowboy hump chunk. Aren't you thirsty to get invigoratingly drunk on meat juice? I know I am.
Meat Smoothie contains no animal byproduct. Meat Smoothie is not approved by the FDA. Consult your doctor before using Meat Smoothie. Meat Smoothie must be stored at -90 degrees Fahrenheit. Do not use Meat Smoothie if you are nursing a pregnant child. Side effects may occur in some users and may include lockjaw, night vision, night terrors, constipation, blood and stool, violent tendencies, sudden urges to attend monster truck rally, feelings of longing for a mother's touch. No animals or vegans were harmed in the making of this film.
Is it possible to eat too much cauliflower? Where's Debbie?
Meanwhile, Debbie's outhouse time machine has landed her in the Old West. She sees a public servant.
Doctor? Doctor? I have proof of insurance.
What in the cotton picking? Hey, this lot ain't zoned for sanitation.
Thank you, Doctor. Doctor, let me explain. My name is Debbie Digsmore, and I'm from the future.
You mean California?
No, Doctor. I am from the 21st century.
Well, I can tell you ain't from around here anyway. And I ain't no doctor. I'm a sheriff's deputy. And I'm here to ticket this here outhouse pursuant to local code.
But that's just the thing, kindly deputy. This is no outhouse. It's a she-shed. My own personal creative hut. But somehow it has landed me here, in this place.
A she... huh? It, looks like an outhouse to me.
Deputy, I think it might be a time machine.
Sounds like somebody stole your rudder. You're crazier than popcorn on a hot stove.
Deputy, I am from the year 2020.
All right, lady, you're coming with me.
Oh, thank you, Deputy. Are you going to help me get back to the year 2020?
I'm gonna help you get to the town jail, miss, where you can sleep it off for the night.
Deputy!
You better heed, lady, this pistol I'm brandishing ain't made out of wood.
Pull up your pants, son.
Previously on the Old Mill Radio Hour Holiday Special, Part 1.
You know what I'd really like for Christmas? A she-shed.
A what?
A she-shed.
Yeah, that sounds like a mighty fine holiday gift indeed.
Surprise!
Hello, she-shed. I'm Debbie. Hee-haw. Deputy, I think it might be a time machine.
All right, lady, you're coming with me.
Will no one in this town help me?
Shoot, I'm the helpful one. I just give you that shirt. You're just lucky it's Sheriff Digsmore's karaoke night. He's 3 times as mean as me. Better watch out for him.
Karaoke?
The sheriff's normally an ornery cuss, but he does get a thrill out of carrying them Okies around. He asked me to come with, but I'd sooner stay home.
I could have sworn he said Sheriff Digsmore.
There's a blanket over yonder and biscuits in that there tent. Sleep it off, lady. Sleep it off. Here comes the sheriff now.
Dang old Okies.
Sheriff, I'm from the future and...
What the? Sure, lady. And I'm a sex-crazed English officer fighting to suppress a Jacobite rebellion.
And you look just like... Listen, I probably wouldn't believe me either, but I tell you, I'm from the future, and I've been cast into a pageant tonight, and well, without seeming too vain, I have the lead role. So the guild is relying on me to be there.
Well, don't that just beat all? We've been looking around for a singer. If you's a singer, try your hand at this little ditty.
Well, I don't know much sign language, but I'll try.
It was Christmas in prison, and the food was real good. We had turkey and pistols carved out of wood. I dream of her always, even when I don't dream. Her name's on my tongue, and her blood's in my stream. Wait a while, eternity. Old Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing by God. Chess game with someone I admire, or a picnic in the rain after a prairie fire. Her heart's just as big as this whole goddamn jail, and she's sweeter than saccharin in a drugstore sale. Wait a while, eternity. Old Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing by God. Searchlight in the big house swings around with the guns and spotlights the snowflakes like dust in the sun. It's Christmas in prison, there'll be music tonight. I'll probably get homesick, I love you, good night. Wait a while, eternity. Old Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing by God.
Sheriff, I heard the singing mailman was coming.
What? Not the singing mailman?
The singing mailman? Well, don't that just beat all? I hear tell he's known for busting prisoners out the pen.
Don't be alarmed. I ain't no angel from Montgomery, but I am the singing mailman. Here to bust you out. Y'all got places to run to?
I am going back to my she shed to get back to the year 2020.
What in tarnation? Well, whatever twists your pickle.
Now, where is Debbie? What? Seems I got a Zoom call coming in. Says it's from the North Pole.
It's that time of the month of the year
When you get all crazy,
and you're full of cheer.
there's so much to do.
My little reindeer, that busiest time of the month of the year.
Thank you, Santa. That was wonderful.
Mrs. Claus come along too on a sleigh for the taking presents to the peoples.
Santa, thank you for hiring Debbie's cousin, Cletus. Lord knows he needs the work. How's he doing? Is he living up to the expectation? I hear you have a surprise security camera set up.
We'll check and see how he's doing.
And now we got a word from our sponsor.
Hi. Are you like me, tasked with keeping a floundering, soul-sucking doll chair business afloat? Has it cost you your marriage? Well, I'm here to kindly plead that you purchase one of my handcrafted desert ironwood doll chairs, each stained gingerly with my tears. Here at Doll Chairs, it's not as if we haven't sold a doll chair in 16 years. It just feels like it. Also available in paper mache. Doll chairs.
All right, folks, so we've got our good friend Cynthia McDermott.
Hey, my name is Cindy, also known as Mando Sin, also known as Classy C. You may recognize me from such illustrious projects as The Pimps of Pomp and Miss Cindy and the Knockin' Boots, some of my Asheville bands.
Cynthia, 2020, what you been doing?
2020 has been an interesting year. I've gotten really into the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Really fingers crossed that I get hired to write some theme music for their show in 2021.
So,
you know, I've focused a lot on spending time with my dog, Gypsy Jazz McDermott.
Border Collie. Great dogs. I see you chose not to take its tail off. So, Cynthia, what you got for us? Can't wait to hear it.
I chose to sing this song because it's a Christmas Carol classic, and my mom is actually visiting me for the holidays, and she told me it's her favorite Christmas Carol, so decided to do a little rendition of The Silent Night. Thanks for having me, Don. It's been a real treat. Merry Christmas. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Well, folks, we really appreciate you joining us here tonight for the Old Mill Radio Hour 2020 Holiday Special. It's been fun, and I hope you've had fun. Thank you, Appalucians, Blushin, Roulettes, Cynthia McDermott, Michael McNevin. Thank you to our friends and family, and thank you to Little Debbie and Donnie Digsmore, Gypsy Jazz McDermott. Peace and joy and a wonderful new year. It's gonna be great.
Well, that was a great show, but Debbie missed the whole thing. Where is she?
How do I get back to 2020? When I time traveled the first time, I was practicing my role as a donkey. Hee-haw, 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 hee-haw.
Pull up a chair.
Pull up,
You might wanna dance around, or you might wanna smile. Gypsy Old Mill. Old Mill. Tell the radio hour. Pull up your friend.
Pull up your brother.
Maybe not your Aunt Mabel, and maybe not your mother, unless they won't mind our colorful jokes about ourselves and other ordinary folks.
Pull up, sweetie, pull up your ears.
Pour a cup of joe, pour a couple of beers. It's the Old Mill.
Old Mill. Tell the radio hour. Turn up the dial, turn up a bottle.
Just keep listening to it, doing what you honor. It's the Old Mill.
Deep fried. Green pie. Tell the radio hour.
Pull up your pants, son.
Folks, we got the Blushin, Roulettes and the Appalucians with a message of racial justice and unity for the world.
Change is gonna come, a change is gonna come, a change is gonna come, yeah. A change is gonna come, a change is gonna come, a change is gonna come, yeah. There always have been souls on the loving side of history. Some leave their words or marks, some join the mystery. Whether we know their names or the imprint of their faces, still we know their meanings, still we feel their traces.
change is gonna come, a change is gonna come, a change is gonna come, yeah. A change is gonna come, a change is gonna come, a change is gonna come, yeah. People, are we ready to remember for all time? In our ever-essence, we blur the hard lines. Could this finally be the start of the end of forgetting game? When we pull the shades up, honey, and we all the same. Love is love is love is love is love, yeah. Love is love is love is love is love, yeah. A change is gonna come, a change is gonna come, a change is gonna come, yeah. A change is gonna come, a change is gonna come, a change is gonna come, yeah.
So you say you're time traveling, like Doctor Who, but instead of a phone booth, you're traveling in an outhouse? Huh? What do you call it? The TARDIS? Or the fartus?